So I wanted to get into the Maximus Theory. I've been working on this for quite some time, relating different religions and all this, and it's still in its infancy stages, but I believe that I will start it off now. I'm going to start this off now because of the simple fact that the Maximus Theory is very important, and I believe that many people will improve their lives because of this. So, what my theory, it's in production, is I guess it's even a hypothesis. Oh, it's his theory, yeah. It basically works with our frequencies. Our frequencies every day change. So not only do our frequencies change every day, but our vibrational settings, ooh, I look pretty good. Our vibrational frequency changes every day depending on what we do and whatever frequency we allow ourselves to step into. So what happens is, as human beings, we have grown up in this world in which nobody ever taught us about the spirituality of aspects of anything, or even the effects of our own energy fields amongst all living beings. So what happens is, because of this, we neglect all of our physical ability, our emotional and spiritual abilities for our physical abilities, because we grew up in capitalist nations. I mean, I'm from the United States, and I'm Dominican, both capitalist nations. There's other places that have grown up and been, let's say, communist or socialist, but there's other things to them. I'll probably get into that one other day. But what happens with us is that because we grew up in a capitalist environment, and because we have all these things that nobody ever even knew to teach us, because we've thought of everything as a physical, we have neglected the fact that frequencies are a major part of our existence. See, we are vibrational organisms. We are water-based organisms, and everything is in vibration to the source. So what happens is, we are part of source. We are part of all creation, right? And we are still primitive as species, but also as a spiritual being, right? The reason why is because we still have yet to tap into higher vibrational frequencies, hence why we could only see part of the light spectrum, hence why we could only do certain limited things in this physical world. See, I believe that every frequency has a different timeline. So it correlates to the multiverse, right? And every day you either lower or increase your frequency that you go into. And whether you lower or increase your frequency, depending on what you do throughout the day, and depending on what frequency you're in throughout the day, depends on what timeline you are in when you wake up. Now, this is why I believe that you see gradual effects, and then you see gradual effects, and on top of that, you see things like the Mandela effect, in which we see different things like the fruit of the loom. It has a little croissant or the little bread basket on it, and some people remember it that way, some people don't remember it that way, and that is perfectly fine, because every day that you wake up, or every time, I believe it's every time that you wake up. So if you have multiple sleeps throughout the day, and I believe you have to go into deep sleep. That's my theory on it. This is the beginning of the Maximus Theory, and you guys will keep seeing everything with me. But I believe that any time that you wake up, whatever you did before that is vibrational frequency you were in, you are now put into that new timeline. Now, because we have such an infinite amount of timelines, right, because they go all over, coincided with the butterfly effect, everything splits. So new timelines are created out of every decision. There's a universe in which you went down in timeline, and there's a universe in which you went up in timeline, compared to the whole multitudes of butterfly effects that can happen regardless. So with that being said, every day we can wake up and be in a better timeline. Every day we can be in a different frequency, and every day we can improve our frequency. Now, a lot of it, I believe personally that, and I am working on getting you guys better information on this, and maybe some of you will know any of this, and I know that the informations are going to pop up, and they're going to be here for whenever I need them. So to start this off, I think it's pretty good to lay down the foundations of frequencies and how we're going to move forward about this. Collective, we're going to do great things. We're going to be better, greater people. And we're going to tap into different things of a higher state of being. Every day you can get better, every day. And you need to believe in that. You need to keep going, and you need to stay in that frequency. You need to not only stay in that frequency, but believe that you are going to be better every day. And on top of believing that you're going to be better every day, you must understand that, yeah, I was just checking my airline. You must understand that it's okay. I know it's gradual. It's not going to be fast. And it's kind of like a game. You know, you go up a few XP every day, you do things. But yeah. Thank you guys for being here, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy the amount of knowledge that I'm about to spread about the Maximus Project. We are on the verge of doing something new, probably refining new information. I hope somebody in the world is doing something like this as well, so we can combine our efforts. Two brains are always better than one, but as of right now, all I know is that I'm the only one doing specifically this. I hope to find others, and I hope that if I don't find others, I hope to find others that are interested at the very least in what we're doing. Much love. Take care of yourselves. Have a good night.